What's going on, Buttery Workshop? Back with another episode. Today we are in Tuscany doing another update on the Clarks Desert Trek veg tan, actually made in Italy. So come on, you couldn't find a better location to record yet another update on this amazing shoe. The last update I gave you guys was approximately 1 year ago, and I knew that I was coming to Italy, and these are made in Italy. So I was like, all right, it's time for these babies to return back to their country of origin, get their passport stamped up, and give you guys a little update, especially since I've been wearing these more than I ever have before. So I'm gonna kick them off. That's right, your boy's going barefoot right now, but we gotta do what we gotta do to make these videos. Check it out. I did recently wash and condition these, so they are slightly darker than they have been when I've been wearing them, but you could definitely see the age and the patina from wearing these, especially since the last update. Like, just look at the insoles. I'm hoping that you guys can see the difference there, but it sort of looks like a burnt Cheez-It. I originally got these, I believe it was 4 or 5 years ago, and they are made from veg tan leather, which is aging beautifully, but one thing I was not anticipating was the break-in period. Now you can see the creases on the top there, and that's what you would normally expect to see on any pair of Clarks Desert Treks, but these in particular, and I'm attributing it to the veg tan leather, were so hard to break in, like borderline excruciating, which is why it took so long for me to actually put some mileage on these. As much as I like them, as much as I was excited to see how they would age over time, yeah, they were just super uncomfortable. Like the tops of my feet, like the knuckles of my toes were rubbing up against the top of this leather. So I'll just let your imagination run wild if you're into that sort of thing. Pause. But it was an excruciating process, but we finally have gotten to the point where these are comfortable to the point where I could wear them and bring them on vacation and not be like, oh man, like if I'm putting some real miles in on the day, my feet are gonna be barking. These are in a position right now where I could slide them on. They feel like slippers, like they're that comfortable. Sometimes I'll just throw them on to walk the dogs, or I have nothing to worry about if I know I'm gonna be wearing them for an entire day. So they reach that comfortable point, but I'd be lying if I said that it was easy. Like it was pain. It was pain. I feel like I earned the comfortability that I'm experiencing now after, I don't know, countless times wearing them. And that's one bit of advice that I would give to anybody that is considering purchasing a pair of vegetable tan shoes, especially if they're like this and there's very minimal padding. You can see in here, this is all just straight up leather. So your foot is in constant contact with that leather. If I was gonna give you any advice, keep these by your front door. Anytime you're going to walk the dogs, check the mail, you're doing any sort of quick trips, throw them on. You have to fight through the uncomfortable stages in order to get to the point where they feel like slippers. You can just throw them on and you feel good. Like my feet are happy right now. They're happy. Anytime I put these on, I know that it's going to be a comfortable journey. You know what I'm saying? But it took time. Oh, let me put these back on. It took time, and I'm happy I fought through it. This is the Clarks Desert Trek. There was a Wallaby. There was a Desert Boot. There was a Weaver. Right now we have the Desert Trek. There are 4 others for a total of 5 pairs.
2 + 2 is 4, -1, that's 3, quick maths.
The difficult part is gonna be finding a pair that is dead stock, because right now it's going on maybe 8 years since the original release. So finding a pair in brand new condition, never been worn, it's probably gonna be difficult. But I like the challenge, so we're gonna put our radars out there, and if we happen to come across size 12 in the Wallaby, the Desert Boot, the Weaver, And what else did I say? Is that just 4? No, no, come on, listen. We're in Tuscany, where Aperol spritzing. Oh, there's a fly in here, bruh. Like a little fruit fly. Oh, bruh, get out of here. I'm leaving that in here. We're out in nature, what do you expect? But if we can find those other pairs from this collection, I'm personally willing to go through the pain and the trouble of purchasing and documenting the process. And I did want to do that with these. I wanted to do that with these. That was my plan. But they were so uncomfortable, I literally had to fight through the pain just to get to where we are today, right? Let me make sure y'all get an extra close-up on these. Now, the sun might be altering the image that you're seeing right here. So maybe we have to duck off into a more shadowy area, which would be cool because then I can show you guys exactly where we're at in this beautiful background. Let me just turn the camera here just so y'all can get a glimpse in real time. Let's see if we can zoom out there. Do you guys see this? We are like up on these rolling hills, driving down windy roads to reach where we're at right now. Let's pop over there and take a gander. We drove 3.5 hours from Rome, and right now I don't feel like the camera's doing it any justice, but we are up in the hills. Now I'm gonna leave my bag right there. Hopefully nobody robs me. This place that we're staying at is beautiful, so I think my stuff will be safe there. I want to give you guys as detailed of a look as possible of these. And the sun was hitting, right? Like we looked cool in front of that little building, but we're gonna plop down right here. Oh, look at that. Our Land Rover Defender. That's a good backdrop. All right, boom, check it out. I'm gonna sacrifice for y'all. I'm gonna put my foot down on the gravel just so y'all can see what's happening here. Check it out. Yeah, now you can really see it. Got the Trekman on the back. I do have a little bit of heel drag, but I just be walking all swagged out. That's all that is. Check it out though. All the scuffs, all of the signs of a life well lived in these shoes. Look at that insole. Like eventually the upper will probably age like this. Definitely not as drastically or as quickly because this is where my foot is directly in contact with, but even if we look behind where the laces are, you can sort of see how these shoes started out compared to where they are today. Now let me throw my other, take the other one off. All right, check it out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And like I mentioned, these were a pain to break in, but the crepe sole is super comfortable, and we have finally reached a point where it's not a complete pain to put these on. They're actually super comfortable right now, I'm not gonna lie. That was a lot. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. I've officially set my sights on the other shoes in this collection, so if I find them, you guys will be the first to know. And I am thinking of doing a, I gotta put a knee down. It's been a while since I've crouched like that, since I was a catcher playing baseball in like high school. But I'm thinking of doing a video like this with raw denim, where I can wear them for a set amount of time. Maybe it's 3 months, 6 months, a year, I don't know, and provide updates. So definitely drop a comment down below if that's something you might be interested in. I do love items that get better with time and better with age, and that change and become customized based on your life and what you do with that item. So I love that idea. But if you like that idea, drop a comment down below, let me know. That's it. See you on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Or arrivederci. Cheers.